There's a lot happening in the credit repair realm when it comes to credit repair companies like myself, you, the consumer, and for some of these individuals who are giving credit repair a bad name due to scams. And so I want to talk about one of these scams. You may be aware of it. I'm seeing it popping up in Facebook groups. People are getting taken by, $1,500, $2,000 with the promises of credit being fixed real quick. And there is no such thing as quick fix credit. It's a process. It's a process that you yourself can do. You can do what a credit repair company can do for you, but you have to be careful of some of these scams, some of these individuals, these bad players. And I get it. When you have bad credit, you want to fix it. You therefore just have to be careful because you may be more susceptible to some of these methods that are hurting you and your situation more than it's helping your situation. So one of these scams is CPN. Some of you may be familiar with what a CPN is, some of you may not. Credit privacy numbers is what it stands for. And so in this video, I'm going to talk to you about what they're used for and how to avoid them. And I'm going to have you watch a quick video on CPNs because you can get in legal troubles. The feds can come after you, and the feds do come after people who sell CPNs. There's a lot of people being shut down from selling CPNs and getting arrested. And then for you, the end user who is using a CPN, the feds can come after you too. And in this video, I'm going to show you they did just that for one unsuspecting single mother of four because she was misled by the person she bought her CPN from.
To improve their credit scores can end up in trouble with the feds.
Yeah, one working mom is warning others after what sounded like a quick way to boost her credit turned into a nightmare that nearly put her in prison.
Senior investigative reporter Scott Friedman has what you need to know to stay out of trouble. Scott?
Yeah, guys, investigators tell us they see more people trying to improve their credit using what's called a CPN, a credit privacy number. Websites sometimes advertise them as an ID number you can use to keep your social security number private. But some people buy CPNs believing they can use them while applying for credit cards to build a brand new credit history. And that can lead to big trouble. If you want a new credit card, a new car, a new house, but need to boost your credit score, a CPN may seem like a magic solution.
You can use your CPN to get credit cards. You can use your CPN to build a whole brand new life, okay?
Ads online make it sound like everyone's using them to keep their social security number private.
Now, CPNs are commonly used by celebrities, members of Congress, and witnesses protected by the federal government.
They're even discussed at seminars.
I'm working on a CPN right now.
Like this one, NBC5 Investigates attended with a hidden camera.
I heard everybody was doing it. So I was like, okay, we'll do this.
Swatisha Keith bought a CPN from someone advertising on Craigslist. So this sounded like a chance to start over.
Yes, start brand new is what it felt like.
She paid $1,500 for a 9-digit CPN, 9 digits like a social security number. She says the seller told her she could use a CPN instead of her social security number to apply for credit. This would give her a new credit history, a chance to wipe her old history clean. At first, it seemed to work. She used her CPN to get a new credit card and a loan for a new car.
And within 2 months of me having it, I seen my credit score go up. It was in the 700s. So I was like, oh, this is perfect.
But the dream ended when federal agents showed up at work.
I got taken downtown to the federal building where I was booked and held.
The mother of 3 was facing up to 30 years in federal prison. How scared were you?
I was terrified because I didn't think anything like that would ever happen to me because I've never been in trouble with the law before.
They hear an idea that is seemingly too good to be true, and they choose to believe it.
Matt Pannell investigated CPN cases in Texas and Oklahoma as a federal agent with the Social Security Administration. He says when a credit application asks for your Social Security number, you can't use a CPN instead.
So that is a false representation on a loan application. And that's against the law in this country. It's a federal offense.
It's without a doubt a crime that's on the rise.
A special police fraud unit in Houston is seeing more people using CPNs to get car loans. Sergeant Darren Schlosser says some he's arrested seem completely unaware they're committing a crime. because they read something that made them think it's okay.
I'm extremely concerned that a normally law-abiding citizen would obtain a CPN because they're desperate for a credit line that they need.
Investigators tell us many CPNs they see are really Social Security numbers belonging to children with no credit history. Or CPN sellers may use certain websites to identify numbers that have not been issued as Social Security numbers yet. Since banks sometimes run quick computer credit checks, they may not notice the number a person uses on an application is not the Social Security number they've used in the past.
Without a doubt, more and more people are going to be brought into this world, particularly with the sales pitches.
So
you can fix your credit yourself, and you can do so without purchasing a CPN or any other type of, quick fix scheme, because that's what they are. They're schemes, and they're illegal. And the reality is, building a good credit score, it takes a little time, but there are steps you can start taking today. Take care of those inaccurate derogatory marks. If it's reporting in error, it needs to come off the credit report. Doesn't matter if it's yours. There's a difference between it reporting correctly and it reporting with errors. These heavily weigh down your score, so it's important to get your credit profile cleaned up as quickly as possible. You can use pay for deletes. Those pay for delete letters are your friends. There are collection agencies that will allow you to negotiate a lesser amount that you could pay in exchange for permanent deletion of that collection account on your credit report. You just always want to get that in writing. And I do have all of that information in my guides. Become an authorized user. If you've got bad credit and you have a family member or a friend that has great credit and they've got a credit card that has a nice limit, a very low balance, and it has some payment history, like it's a 5-year-old credit card, see if they'll allow you to become just an authorized user. You don't need a copy of a credit card. You just want to piggyback off their credit. I did it myself back in the day when I had bad credit, and boy, I'll tell you, it boosted my score about 100 points. These are just some of the things that you can do to repair your credit yourself. One more thing I'm going to say, don't miss a payment. One of the best things that you can do to ensure that you keep your credit profile strong and you maintain great credit is not to miss payments. Those late payments, they hurt. It's hard to get a late payment removed, but not impossible. You can do so with goodwill letters. You can also try asking the credit bureaus to verify late payments. And again, all of these are in the guides that I have for you. So maintaining good credit history, it's going to help you repair and improve your credit. So see the link in the description and comments, and follow me to learn more about credit. My name is Tanya, and I'm a credit repair specialist and owner of 720 FICO Club. So I created the Credit Academy to help you repair your credit yourself, and you're going to learn how to do so step by step. You'll save a lot of money in the process because you're not going to need to hire a credit repair company to do this, because you can do this yourself. Now, you'll also be able to ask questions and get help because this course comes with a support group, a community, and I'm in that community on hand to answer questions. So what will you have access to? Over 200 dispute letters and reasons, a workbook, a planner, an ebook so that you understand the credit repair process. You're going to learn how to audit your credit report for reporting errors. You're going to learn how to dispute, what not to dispute. You may have to do some pay for deletes. You're going to also look for top credit reporting violations. And if there are any on your credit report, then you're going to be able to work with a consumer law attorney who helps the members of this academy for free. You're also going to get to work cleaning up the personal information section, hard inquiries, late payments, disputing collections, charge-offs, and more. And if the credit bureaus or the debt collectors do not cooperate, then you're going to learn how to file a CFPB complaint in order to get them to comply. So see the link in comments or description or the bio, wherever you're seeing this at. And I look forward to seeing you on the inside.